Now we're back here to the action. Again, exciting ending to the first quarter. Nick Kuhn hit a half-court shot there to end out the first quarter. And Matt Doan comes right out and hits a three right off the bat to start off the second.
Yeah, a huge 6-point swing after Noel hit the three-pointer with about 3 seconds left.
And Austin Crawford not able to muscle it up over the rim out the interior defense. Here come the Skyhawks. The one thing about these young teams, John, we see it about any sport. You let them believe that they're going to win this game, they start getting a little confidence. That's what a lot of young teams lack. Yeah. And they're talented enough, they could really turn some heads. And I'm telling you, Scott, their record doesn't show the quality of their team.
I was talking with Coach Cabral, just over these past couple weeks, and he thought, the adversity that his team's facing now, not only, it'll obviously help him for future years as he has 9 players that's sophomores or younger. But when basketball time rolls around in March, it's a little bit different type of game, Tony. And if they can string 6 or 7 wins together, that's all it takes to get you back in Charleston.
That's right. You could even lose one in sectionals. That's what's great about the state of West Virginia when it comes to high school playoff ball. Brandon Phelps comes down and misses the baseline jumper.
Yeah, he's got to take the ball to the rack there on the break.
Zach Knoll tried to get it there. Austin Crawford with the putback, but he's going to be fouled. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Let's see who they're going to give that to. 23. Sigmund getting his second. (27-22) there is Crawford connects on the first.
You see Dolan come out. We got some news right before the game that I think he was vomiting, Tony, in the locker room, so we'll keep an eye on his hydration situation as the game goes on, see if it plays in.
One thing I know about old Dolan, he'll do whatever it takes to get into a ball game. He won't sit out unless he absolutely has to. As number 10... Tyler Scott.
Yeah,
he just checked back into this is his first action. I believe he had a shoulder injury from football.
Yeah, I believe he's the one that checked in for Dolan. And it comes in immediately, makes a turnover.
Stowers is open for 3 there. He missed it. And now here we come with the Skyhawks pushing the ball up the floor. Out with the 3. Contribution from any way and everywhere there by the Scott Skyhawks.
Well, probably wasn't the best shot selection coming in. They go in, you'll take them any way you can get them.
Cody Brown got up with it before he put it on the ground. Nice hustle, but still a trap.
Yeah, you can see the passion. He exuberates. He's got a... This is one thing you'll see, Tony, when you're a ball club that lives and dies by shooting the basketball. This is something you'll get. Sissonville may take long stretches in games and not make any buckets. They've got to learn to be able to contribute on the defensive end.
Chaz Clark picking up his second foul now. John, a little note here. Sissonville is yet to make a 2-point field goal in this game. They've made 1 free throw and 7 threes.
Wow, interesting stat there, Tony. Like we said, living and dying. So they made 7
threes, yeah. 21 points, and then 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Didn't Rich Skeen tell you in the pregame interview that he didn't like the run and gun label?
Yeah, they wanted the players would dub themselves that, but he wasn't so sure.
Yeah. When the shoe fits, you must wear it. They've been that way tonight.
The lone senior on the Skyhawk squad.
He's good power.
Coming up with a big bucket.
Yeah, good power move, too, Tony. Put the ball on the floor, went straight up. release the ball at his highest point.
And now Sissonville three is not going to go in. Stowers got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. That'll be Alex Abel's second foul.
Wow. If it went on 41, that's Rankin.
Oh, it went on Rankin? Okay, that was his first. I was like, Abels looked like he had a pretty clean block on it there, and he thought the foul was on him the way he reacted, but I'm glad that's why you're here, man.
A lot happens in these games, so it's hard to keep track of sometimes.
Stowers connects on one of two free throws there. Still no three-pointer made, 2-point made by Sissonville.
Nice take.
Abel's coming up with it. It goes down through.
Yeah, he got away with one there, Tony. He was over the back at Austin Crawford.
Abel's now with 8. And the one scoreboard went off. It came back on. Abel's with the steal. Puts up to Matt Dolan. And Rich Skeen's going to get a technical. Rich Skeen's going to get another technical. Second one of the night, but two different sports. Basket will not count. So the score will remain 23 to 32. I think that's what the score was there before that. I don't know. Maybe 34-23. They're leading up 34-23 as Dolan's going to take a free throw here, the technical shots.
Yeah, Rich Skeen's still not let up on this end, Tony, as he continues to be in the ear of the official. It wasn't the one that teed him up, so this guy might listen to him a little bit more. But I believe he had a right to be angry. Abel's got away with being over the back, not only on Austin Crawford, but there was another player there. He felt like he got cheated earlier in the end here when his point guard, 22, got called with the offensive push. And then, you come down on that end and you see a guy go over the back. Yeah, he just lost his cool.
That man can't get much sleep having to coach two sports.
Yeah, it'd have to take a toll on a man, wouldn't it, Tony?
Yeah, it would take a toll on me.
And you're way above the average man, so...
Takes one to know one, right? Cody Brown tried to kick it back out, but Caleb Wilkins coming up with the steal. Nice job by Dolan stealing off that baseline. Stowers, big boy, going to go in through. First 2-point basket of the night here. It comes at 4 minutes to go in the second quarter.
And nobody saw penetration. Nobody slid their feet. They all wanted to smack at the ball and try to get the steal. Big guy leaves his feet like that, vulnerable for the charge.
Tyler Scott getting that one to go.
All kind of passion here tonight. There's been more fist pumping than an MTV marathon at Jersey Shore.
Well played, sir. Now we got a situation. Stowers down low, turns around and puts it up.
Well, that was good defense by Rankin, too, playing just straight up, getting him with the body. We'll take that if, the guy 5'10" can turn around, make a turnaround from 10 feet.
Cody Brown with the ball on the left wing. Dolan back to Brown.
I was getting ready to make a statement there. I thought Scott was being real patient with the basketball. They were giving their offense time to work.
Tyler Scott first came back trying to do big things. Can't blame the man. Let's see what Sissonville can do here, John. See if they can rebound here. And it won't be enough. I think it was like 18-6, 18-7 to being down 37-27.
But they've only scored 6 points, Tony, since Zach Noel made the three-pointer with about 3 seconds left in the first quarter. That put him at 21.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You got to get at least double digits in every quarter scoring if you want to at least have a chance.
So what is it? It's been a roughly a 17-6 run.
And John Rankin's going to pick up his second personal foul. Yeah, you're right. It's been a very impressive run. What was that tally you came up with there?
What is it, Tony?
What was that run you said?
I'm pretty sure it was 17-6 since.
Yes. It was 24-20 at the end of the first, but they hit that 3 at the end of it there.
Yeah, they had the first 3, yeah.
It was 21-21. Anyways, nice run.
Okay, so it's a 16. 16-6 run right there, Tony, until the 2:32 mark.
Okay.
And it was all catapulted by Nick Coons' half-court three-pointer at the end of the first quarter.
I got everybody going. Trent Stowers going to get fouled.
Yeah, that's...
Brandon LaFouche going to get his first personal.
Yeah, that's a rookie mistake there. You got a left-handed jump shooter, Tony. LaFouche jumped and tried to swat towards his right hand.
Stowers splitting his first free throws. Next on the first one of 2.
This is the way the game's played. There's going to be some makeup calls, Tony, on each end. The game's going to sway back and forth. It's just something that, both teams have to try to sustain the runs. I mean, we've seen our fair share of makeup calls in the games we've done over the past 2 years.
Oh, yeah. It's part of the game. That's why these coaches lobby with the officials. Caleb Wilkinson with the layup. He's got 11. Now here comes Sissonville. Another steal.
Yeah, if they make this, you got to think timeout.
The official from all the way back here makes the call. But he had a pretty good angle of, some contact back there.
As you see, Coach Cabell pleading with the official, curious of how he drew his conclusion. This is what you get, Tony. I've said it, but basketball is a game of runs. You've got to be able to sustain, and not only sustain, but you've got to be able to make your run. But Scott has always prided himself on defense. Be real interesting to see how they do here the last 2 minutes of the quarter going into halftime.
Yeah, they got to close out on a strong note here, and Sissonville needs to, keep this run going. Yeah. If Scott's going to take a timeout here.
Yeah, I think it's a good timeout. Cabell needs to kind of gather his troops. They've lost a little bit of focus here. So Scott joins us in the booth. He done good this evening.
They shorted him.
They did.
They shortchanged him.
They did.
The man asked for $1 back in change. They gave him 75 cents.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Been there before.
Yeah. We've all bought that t-shirt a time or two.
I'd like to remind everybody to check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/WVSportsNet or at WVSportsNet.com. We're online all the time, 24/7. All kind of basketball content. Tony, there's over 45 games now that have been loaded.
Wow.
Along with season previews, exclusive interviews. You can go in there and check out WVU signee Mackenzie White, as Tony sat down with her in the season at the Coalfield Shootout, and much, much more on WVSportsNet.com.
Dolan's going to have it stripped away there, and also our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WVSportsNet. Approaching, I think we went over the 30,000 total view mark there, so thank you to everybody for the support.
Yeah, excellent. Appreciate everyone.
LaFouche open for 3. Front rim no good. Abel's going to go up over, he's going to get fouled. No good run to shoot 2.
Yeah, I like seeing that out of a young big man, Tony, not putting the ball on the floor. He done quite a few spin moves there. He kept the ball above his head, and that's why he's at the foul line now. A lot of young players will want to do that power move like they're Shaquille O'Neal. It doesn't always work.
Especially when you ain't got that mass yet, like you were talking about earlier. These are young boys. They ain't got that meat on them like Trent Stowers does for Sissonville.
Yeah, that boy's been eating some corn, hasn't he, Tony?
Oh, man, some potatoes, like raw right out of the ground. As Abels connects on the second one there. He's 3 of 4 from the line. He now has 9 points in the first half.
They're going back to the full court pressure. This gave Sissonville fits through the first quarter. See how they handle it this half.
Well, I'd say that looks like fits to me, John. Nice call out. So 38-34. Scott trying to go on a little run here as they got number 4 Kirk Price into the game, as well as Cody Brown, Alex Abels, and 20 Matt Dolan, as well as number 10 Tyler Scott. Dolan for 3. No good. Ball's tipped out. Kept alive by Dolan. They try to get it to Tyler Scott. And Zach Knoll with a nice finish. 38-34, under a minute to go here in the first half. In this Cardinal Conference matchup between the Sissonville Indians and the Scott Skyhawks.
38-36, turned a little slow on the scoreboard here tonight.
Okay. Even more intriguing.
Man, Wilkinson plays aggressive out there, don't he?
He's got some length.
Oh, man. It's one thing you can't do, Tony. We saw it happen time and time again at the Panther Pavilion. You get extended away from the ball, especially on the sideline. You pick your dribble up, you're an odd duck. You're out of order. You will get trapped.
The dead man standing.
Yeah.
They're going to hold on to last shot. It's what they tried to do in the first quarter, but they left Scott about 2 seconds where they had enough time to get to half court, and Nick Kuhn connected on a momentum changer. Let's call it that. Jake Sisson hands it back over to Zach Knoll. Both on Chad Clark. Shot no good, put back no good, put back again no good, and we're going to go to halftime with Scott up 38-36. Very well battled up first half there. Both teams will take to the locker room.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play at the end as Abels blocked the boy got the rebound. He had an easy put back in. Abels coming from behind him just enough to deflect the ball. Wow. What a game, Tony.
It's been a good one so far. I'm very excited to see how this pans out for both teams. But I'm Tony Lane, and this is John Foster. And as always, we're at WVSportsNet.com.
Your sports voice of the Valley.